Hey, it's Rick Brinkus here, Keller Williams Realty, the marketplace, and I want to give you an update. We've got the graphs in for April. I'll give you our May 2021 update as to what's going on with the market. Market, guess what? It is still very hot out there with what's going on out there. Sales are up. We actually had sales, the number of closings, and the graph that I'll show you over here is the combined total, again, of single-family houses and condominium townhomes. So it's kind of that combined total there. It was down a little bit from the closings that we had in March. That was just kind of a little bit of pent-up demand and the brisk number of sales in January and February. Lots of recordings in March, lots of recordings in April, just down a little bit. So it actually is the second best month that we've had in about the last 6 years. So still super brisk market. So high demand, low inventory. Why is the demand so high? Well, the interest rates are fueling that. I always like to throw a couple of trivia questions in here. People say that's because everybody's moving here from California. So, trivia question to you, just to see if you're paying attention. What percentage of the homes, or what percentage of the people moving here, according to the DMV license being turned in, are coming from California? Well, according to the DMV, it was over 29,000, or about 43% of the license that were turned in, meaning that there was about 57% of the people coming from elsewhere. So yes, we have a lot of Californians, but we also have a lot of people coming here to Las Vegas for a variety of reasons. Makes this a great place to live. No city, no state income tax. Always a great time to talk about taxes at this time of the year. And just our great weather, right? Of course, our local sports teams that we're very fond of. So what has been happening with the appreciation rates? Again, the graph that I'm going to show you over here, it's the combined total of both single family and of condominium townhomes kind of lumped together there. We see that it's kind of going up. It's been up about 14% in the last 12 months. If you look at just the single family houses, it was actually up over 20%. Kind of different numbers that you'll see if you had seen an article maybe in the Review Journal over there. Again, the market is super brisk because of the low inventory. Now, will that be changing with the end of the eviction moratorium? Many people believe that that is the case, that there'll be more homes coming on the market. I've heard as many as 30,000 evictions are trying to go through the court system. Now, of course, they still need to get their court date, and that process may take a little bit of time. And we have the other thing that has just recently ended, and that was the forbearance agreements. Many homeowners that had an agreement with their mortgage company that they could kind of put their payments aside for a period of time. Originally, that started out about 90 days. Then many of the government loans, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, FHA, and VA, allowed people to have up to a year. So in March, we had the first wave of people, according to Fortune magazine, about 600,000 people across the country that had to do something they hadn't done in a year, and that was to make their first house payment. So we've now seen it in March, April, and most recently in May. And of the people exiting the forbearance agreement, some interesting information there. 90% of the people are in compliance when they exit the forbearance agreement, which is just fantastic and astounding. Talks about how the market is a little different now than it was back in 2007, 8, and 9. So what does that mean that they've exited it and they're complying with it? Well, they've either done a loan modification, they've brought the loan current, they've refinanced, or they've paid it off completely. So, second trivia question for you here. How would somebody pay off the loan completely if they ended up having to do a forbearance agreement? Well, the simple answer there is the market is hot. Prices have gone up. Many people have quite a bit of equity in their home. So they call a real estate agent like myself. We give it some aggressive marketing. We get it sold. We're able to put lots of cash in their pocket and pay off the underlying loan and the forbearance agreement portion of it. So that was exciting news with that. So kind of a radically different market that we have today. The market we had back in 2008 and 2009, many of those people were upside down. And if they ended up getting behind in payments, there was not a way to actually make that up. And when they tried to do a short sale, if that failed, it came out as a bank-owned property. I just searched on the MLS computer. Third question of the day. Let's see if you can hit the trifecta. How many currently bank-owned properties, single family, are on the market as of today, the filming of this, which is May 12th in 2021. There's about 2,000 single-family homes on the market, and we only have currently 3 bank-owned properties, single-family houses that are on the market as of today. So it makes up a very small percentage of the homes on the market. Again, because the market's so brisk, things are moving forward. So do you need a skilled agent in a market that is brisk? Well, we do a number of things unique and different. After doing this for over 35 years, we've identified a number of things that can give the home more exposure. We do about 14 unique things that most other agents don't do to give the home more exposure. So obviously, if you're selling an item and it's more exposure, would it sell faster and for more money? The easy answer is yes. We recently helped a family. They were trying to sell their house. They were with another agent for a period of time, and even in this market, did not get any traffic. They've heard our marketing. They called us up, and in one weekend, after being with another agent and it didn't sell, one weekend, guess how many offers? Fourth trivia question. Guess how many offers we generated in one weekend? 14 offers. We were able to sell it above list price, and we were able to negotiate to have the buyer be willing to pay the difference if the appraisal came in low. So again, we have some unique techniques to really help protect you to get your home sold quickly. So if you're curious about what your home may be worth in this really super hot market, I've got a link down below that can give you an instant approximate valuation of what your home may be worth. Again, I always love to meet with you, share some information, and every home has some unique features and benefits. Love to look at it and share that information with you. So if you're curious about that, click down below. Love to have you subscribe if you got some good information from what I had to share here. So again, if you have any questions about the real estate market, buying, selling, investing in real estate, give me a call. Rick Brinkus, Keller Williams Realty, The Marketplace, 702-456-5959. Have a great day.